on the Facebook page. Oh, looks like I'm already live. Okay. Let me get a few gulps in here. It's Friday evening, and hello, and good evening, and how's everybody doing? And welcome to What's the Buzz at the b.hive. This I just thought I'd create a little content here for you all, just to kind of let you know what's going on. Um, One good thing is that I'm getting more viewership on these little live things that I'm doing, which is awesome. Getting more views on YouTube as well as on here, which is also cool. Not getting the subscribers that I need in order to be able to move forward, but I have hope that that will happen in time. I need to kind of apologize for all the invites I've sent out to like my entire friends list to sign up on the page and follow it. But you know, a guy's got to do what a guy's got to do in this world of influencers. Just to kind of sell myself. At any rate, for those of you that did reply and signed up, thank you, and that are following me on here, thank you again. I also changed things up a little bit on the page. I put my photo up instead of the b.hive logo because a lot of you were getting requests from me on b.hive, and they were like, "Who the hell is this? And what kind of crap is this?" So yeah. Um, so I thought I better put my picture on there so people know where this is coming from. And sure enough, boom, everybody's like, "Oh, crap, it's Brad. I'm gonna like it." So those of you that have joined in, thank you very much. So my viewership has gained some momentum, which is very good. I know a couple people have said, well, maybe you should do some monetary things on here, so that you can, you know, eat and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, look at me. Does it look like I'm starving to death? I'm not. But that may come down the road when I've got some more better quality things for you guys to do. If you do want to support me, there are like little buttons on things that you can click and say, "Hey, I want to send Brad a buck or whatever." You can also do that on the YouTube videos, which I would very much appreciate too. That'll all go towards sending things out to people. I'm also planning on getting some swag made. I was thinking about getting some bookmarkers made and some stickers made, and I'd like to send some of those out to you guys that are always here watching this or always buying my books, and also for people that are like sharing my stuff. I've noticed a lot of you doing that, sharing my videos and different things that I've put on my pages. And that's huge for me. So I got to give you guys a big thank you for that. And I just think, I don't know, bookmarkers is good for an author to send out. And some stickers are kind of cool too. So I like putting those in certain places. Also, I have a friend who also does a podcast called Sports and Songs. And they do a lot of talking about sports and also about music. And he's from the Gen X generation. Both of them are from the Gen X generation, so they share a lot of my taste in music. I'm afraid I'm a little sports dumb, but I can relate a lot on their music stuff, so that's pretty cool. I would suggest checking them out. It's on YouTube, and it's called Sports and Songs. And check them out and give them a like. and give them a click where they need it. What else we got going on? Oh, I began working again on one of my manuscripts called The Ballad of Broken Bird. It's kind of pseudo-biographical. It's about a guy that, and some of you have actually gotten a chance to read some of the first draft of a little bit of the manuscript. But it's about, essentially it's about a guy who is given, he's given, sorry, I'm just wrestling with this. He's given a really bad diagnosis with cancer, and he's given a year to live, and he's about my age. And so he decides to sell everything he owns and pack up his motorcycle because he's a big fan of Easy Rider, and he's also a big fan of Jack Kerouac's On the Road, and decides to just take off from Minnesota to find himself and to find America. And really what he's doing is he's kind of chasing ghosts from some trauma that's happened to him in the past. And along the way, he meets different characters who kind of help him along in that journey. And everybody in that book is an actual real person that has been pretty influential in my life and have really changed my mind around with how I think. And yeah, this book I'm hoping is to be one of my big opuses. It's not a horror story. It's more of a drama and a road story. There's some humor in it. There's some sadness in it, and there's a little bit of love and a little bit of this in there. So, but yeah, I mean, it's just it started out as 3 different books, and I've just kind of combined it all into one book. But yeah, The Ballad of Broken Bird. So that's the one I've been working on now, or started working on it again. And hopefully through this winter, I get it all written. At least get the first draft written. I'm going to be meeting up with my friend Amy Hallberg, who is not only did her and I graduate together, we both have done some podcasts together. She's got a podcast out there. And she has published a couple books that are autobiographical themselves for her, and really, really, really good books. I suggest you check her out. She has a podcast, and she asked me to be on there a couple times. So I've been fortunate enough to be on a few episodes of her podcast. I'm going to be meeting with her. We're going to talk about my book, and she's going to give me a little more direction to go. Horror stories don't need too much direction, and this one here, I really want to get it out there, and I really want a lot of people to read it. And but the main thing is the story needs to be told. Also getting back to the sports and songs, I am so scatterbrained. This is how I write, actually. This is how my brain works. I work on one manuscript, and then another idea pops up in my head, and I end up saving it and jumping on another story. So, yeah, so I write very well for people with short attention spans. At any rate, yeah, the sports and songs, I talked with the one friend that I have that does that, and he was interested in having me on. So once that becomes a little more cohesive, and they figure out their stuff, I figure out mine, and then I'll let you know the details on that. Anyhow, what else we got going on? We have Tunes on Tuesday coming up this Tuesday, and I actually got a request from one of the people that watch and listen, from Chuck, and he would like to hear some Johnny Cash, specifically the song "Hurt," which is a cover from Nine Inch Nails, and I'm pretty sure that song was written for Johnny. But so I've been working on that for you guys on Tuesday. There's still time if one of you guys, one of you people out there, play and you want to play for Tunes on Tuesday. Do like Mitch Wilson did. Video yourself playing. Send it to me, and I'll get it on the page. I'll get it on the YouTube page and everything. Mitch did a wonderful job. He's got an amazing voice. So it was a nice addition. So thank you, Mitch, for that. And then following up after that on Wednesday, we have Apocalypse Hump Day. We will be reading from my very first horror book I wrote, called, well, where the heck is it? Oh, it's called, I had it in my hand. It's from, you can't even read it, the light shining on it, Midnight Snacks. And geez, when did I write that? I wrote that back in 2012 when the world was going to end. Anyhow, the name of the story is called Row 127. And it's about a farmer who witnesses a UFO apocalypse. So it should be good. It's based in Fairmont, roughly. And I wrote it when I was living out there. And on an actual UFO thing that I saw that I'll explain more on Apocalypse Hump Day. Also coming up with the holiday season, I have a special treat for you. I'm going to read you a Christmas story that I wrote, and I actually think that it's in Midnight Snacks as well. Let me check it out here. Yes, it is called The Anti-Claus, about Santa's evil twin, and don't get him mixed up with Krampus because it's not him. It's total different entity than that. Anyhow, yeah, so we will be doing a little live reading with that sometime coming up here in a very near future, because Christmas, oh my God, is right around the corner, and I have zero shopping done. So, speaking of shopping and Christmas shopping, and you have somebody that likes reading books, please don't forget to think about buying some books from your buddy Brad. Especially his latest one, which is the thickest book I've written so far, Pavor Nocturnus. I'm actually really, really proud of this one. And I'm actually kind of shocked at how fast I pumped that one out, because my girlfriend was actually... she was kind of my editor, because I read the story as I wrote it. I read it to her, and she's like, "Oh yeah, this is cool. Oh yeah, that's cool." And she made suggestions, and she told me some good parts about it and everything. And boom, I spit it out. I'm like, "Okay, well, I'm done with it." She's like, "What?" So yeah, it came out pretty fast, but that's what she said, right? But yeah, I'm really proud of that one. So there's usually, if you go on to Amazon and just search my name, Bradley Boddicker, it'll take you to the page that all my books are on. So please, 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 please check that out. Also, let's see, what else do I got going on? Yeah, there's a couple of things that I'm checking out on YouTube about producing podcasts and videos. So, I mean, I realize that this is kind of a podcast, but it kind of isn't. And I'd like to be able to do things where I can have things in the background here, and also things where I can collaborate with other people, and I need to figure out how to do that. And I'm going to, and we're going to have a lot more fun on here, and I'm going to have thousands of subscribers. And you guys can say, I knew Brad when he was just this, old man on his laptop doing live readings on his laptop. Yeah. So anyhow, that's what's going on here at the b.hive. I want to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. I shouldn't be. Yeah. I guess again, if you guys have any interest in music or whatever, please tune in on Tuesdays. I would love it if I could get like one person to perform something and send it in to me, and I could put it on there so that people don't just see me playing on here tooting my own guitar. There's like so many people out there that are like closet musicians that it's always kind of cool to see people do covers and stuff like that. And if you get your own original stuff too, that'd be awesome. I actually got I just received an app that's got AI technology on it, and you can have it listen to a song, and then it will figure out all the chords on it for you, which is really cool. I don't know if it works. I was thinking about messing with it tonight, doing a little bit of that, a little bit of writing, yeah, and do that. And keep busy and try to keep these creative juices flowing so I don't flub up anymore. Oh, yes, one word here I wanted to give out to the people that I included in my book that were promised a signed copy of Pavor Nocturnus. They are coming, and they're signed. I got them in their envelopes, and I just got to get them sent out. Things have been crazy busy for me in my real life, and I just haven't had a chance to get them out. And I apologize greatly for the lag on that, but I will get them out to you. I've got one I got to get out to Hawaii, and the others in points unknown. So at any rate, I am going to get those to you if I haven't gotten them to you already. All right. So with that being said, I'm going to let you guys go back to your weekend. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out with me whenever I tend to pop up here. I really appreciate it. I appreciate you guys because I can't really do any of this stuff, and my stories don't go unheard because you guys are here and because you guys buy my books. I pick up the guitar and I learn new songs. I play guitar because it's catharsis for me. And I can play songs that really mean something to me, and it comes out through my music instead of my fist through a wall or getting wasted on whiskey. And yeah, but you guys listen, you guys cheer me on, and I'm just gonna keep going, and I appreciate that. So, and I appreciate you guys, and I hope you enjoy your weekend. Enjoy the weird warm weather we're having here in Minnesota for those of you that live up here. Yeah, I wish I had some daylight. I could get on my motorcycle and go out and enjoy it a little bit. Anyhow, have a great weekend, everybody, and we will talk to you guys on Tunes on Tuesday. All right. Oh, wait, one more thing. I have spoken with my friend Pimo, who is also a ordained minister, as well as I am, and maybe I should talk about that at a later time. But the both of us were thinking about trying to come up with some type of forum to be on here and have like a podcast revolving around that. Because both of us, we're not blasphemers, and neither one of us are very judgmental about anybody's religion or their belief system, but we do love like discussing like deep stuff, like what happens after we die and stuff like that, and it's usually with a little alcoholic flavoring behind that. So anyways, I've talked to him. He's agreed to do something like that with me. So that will be fun. It's just a matter of me learning the technology to be able to present it to you guys in kind of a cool way. So until that happens, I'll keep you guys informed on that. And I'll try to have these What's the Buzz live videos when I can in a frequency that you can go, oh yeah, this is on tonight. So anyhow, thanks guys. Seriously appreciate you for sticking around and hanging out. And love y'all. And peace out. Be safe this weekend. Later.